Hey, what's good, guys? It's Purport. I run the biggest credit and travel hacking community. In front of me, I've got Enyat. He's one of our members. He's been with us only for about 2 months right now. So we're going to dive into his time in Credit Club 2.0 and how he's found the program. So, Enyat, do you want to introduce yourself and tell the guys a little bit about you and what you do and how old you are?
So my name's Enyat. I'm 26 years old. I'm a recruitment consultant, and yeah, I've been working. I've had Dynamics for about a couple of years, but obviously I saw your videos and your Instagram, and I just thought, with what I'm doing right now with reselling, I just thought let me just elevate it a little bit, take it to the next level. And I think last month after I came back from Spain, I just decided just to give it a shot, and yeah, it's been an eventful ride since then. Yeah, I've loved it.
Amazing, amazing. And as you can tell, I'm bad with names as always. It's Enyat. Sorry, Enyat, bro. I'm like, even with my team, we have a team, and I'm like, guys, I give them nicknames. But yeah, so Enyat's been with us for like a month and a half, like you said. Do you want to tell them, what you've been able to accomplish so far? Because I know you flew with Qatar Airways in business class. So do you want to tell them a little bit about that? You've generated over 200,000 points. I'm going to pop these up in the screen so you guys can see like him actually doing it. But tell them a little bit about, your flight with Qatar Airways. How did you find out? Was it a good experience? And yeah, how many points you generated? How many points you actually used for that flight as well?
So Qatar, I only used 90,000. I booked it all the way back in February, and I flew out in October.
Yeah,
It was 45K for, I think, one way and the other way, and the taxes was only around 550 quid.
yeah,
And the normal price of that flight was about four grand, I believe.
yeah,
So as you can see, you got that discounted heavily.
yeah.
Yeah, I flew in the Q Suite, absolutely amazing. Service was top notch. The lounges, which I didn't even think was part of the thing, was amazing as well. And I went to obviously Heathrow Lounge, Al Safwa, and then there was another one, a business lounge in Qatar as well. I went to that one,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's absolutely stunning, great experience. Yeah, no complaints.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, it's amazing. I love Q Suites. It's one of my favorite ones. I mean, I just flew with Emirates. I love Emirates if it's first class, but I prefer business class with Qatar any day of the week over Emirates, in my opinion. But yeah,
Yeah,
you took a really good flight, and obviously 40,000 there, 40,000 back in points is absolutely a bargain. I mean, you got a
yeah.
really good deal, and then obviously you use the lounges as well, which is lovely. You've also generated 200,000 points. Have you got anywhere planned that you want to go with those 200,000 points? Any holidays that you've got planned moving forward?
Probably looking to go on a honeymoon next year with because I'm going to get married
Oh,
next.
amazing. I
Yeah,
didn't even know that.
so
That's amazing. We got to make sure we get him on a honeymoon. So I'm going to do this video now, and then next year, you said next year you want to do the honeymoon. So next year,
next December. Yeah,
yeah, so we're gonna have to do a video after your honeymoon, and then I'll make sure we get you in a banging resort, and we make sure you and
yeah.
your missus fly business at first. I mean, you've already got more than enough points to make it happen, anyways.
Obviously, I need the points also for her as well
For her
because
as well.
yeah, yeah. It's a
We'll,
double basically. Yeah.
we'll get you sorted. So yeah, that's amazing. I mean, you've had an amazing journey. I mean, 2 months in, 200,000 points. You flew Qatar Airways to Saudi Arabia, which is
Yeah.
lovely from London. The other thing I was,
Employee cards. I used the offer that you sent. The free employee. Is that
yeah,
10K?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So this is the thing, being a part of the program, you get these little offers that come in and go. So that was a really good one. I mean, it was
yeah.
a
That was a great offer.
free 30,000 points. That's one leg of your flight covered basically, just by doing that one little hack. And how long did it take you to do that to get the 30,000?
I think 5 minutes it took, and the points came in straight away as well. So yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Just had to fill in a few details. That was it. Yeah,
Simple stuff, man. It's literally people overcomplicate things, and I always say this: if you do things the right way, you understand how it works, and you execute it the correct way, you'll
yeah.
get the results. It's not rocket science; it's just knowing the knowledge that a lot of people just don't know. So that's that. One question I was going to ask you is, how has your time been in the program? You have your one-to-one support system. How have the guys been? I mean, I'm in your group chat as well. How have you found that support system? Is it useful? Do you find it effective? Tell us a little bit more about that part of the program for you.
Yeah, 100%. When I have a question to ask Harris and Nadia, I think the two credit specialists, they get back to you pretty quick. I've also I've had a few. Obviously, I went through the videos, and obviously, I've had a few questions, and they're always there to support me. And yeah, going forward, if I have any further questions, I'll probably just drop it in the group chat. And yeah, I think it's very helpful. Yeah,
No.
the group chat and everything, and all the chapters, because you do go through it in depth, all the videos, and it's just about executing each video. And obviously, you're not going to get it. You're not going to flourish straight away, but it's about learning from your mistakes, finding yourself, and then just using the different methods that you learn.
Yeah.
Just do what works best for you, basically.
Yeah,
That's the one.
we were just talking about this, and I always say this is just finding your rhythm in something that works and just executing it. And that's not just with this, but anything in life. As long as you find your rhythm, you find the momentum, the snowball starts to snowball, you see
Yeah,
results with absolutely anything in life. And it's kind of my motto with it. Once you have momentum, don't let go. So that's good that you found the videos, I mean, the one-to-one support system, great. You talked a little bit
yeah.
about the videos there. One thing I was going to ask you is time-wise, does it take a lot of your time to go through the videos? How fast did you go through it? And did you learn new stuff from the video? Was there stuff in there where you were like, oh crap, I didn't know this?
Yeah, chapter 7 when I hit the UK first video I went to was UK manufactured spend, chapter
Yeah,
7.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
obviously I do manufactured spend through my reselling business.
yeah,
When I watched it, my jaw just dropped. I was like, oh, I didn't, because it's the method is quite, it's so simple, right? But you don't think of it. I
yeah,
don't think anyone in the UK, like outside of this group, probably knows about it.
yeah, yeah,
And it's like when I found out about it, I was like, wow. And then when I went out there and executed it, I was like, well, this is actually pretty sick. Obviously, I did go through a few problems,
yeah,
but it's just about correcting those problems
yeah,
and just finding solutions along the way. And hopefully, now that even 2 months in, I'm still finding new ways to execute the method. So
yeah.
yeah, and obviously I've got you to support me, everyone else to support me. So yeah, it's all good.
Of course, we're always yeah, and we always have new stuff getting released. I mean, we just spoke about something there, which new stuff's coming very soon. What else was I gonna say to you? Length of the videos, were they easy to go through? Because I know we have a
Oh
lot of
yeah, yeah,
this is a kind of a question we get a lot. I'm a busy person. I mean, you have your own reselling stuff that you do, and you're probably, t your time is very important to you.
yeah.
How easy was it to go through the videos, and was there any fluff in there? And was it time intensive for you or no?
No, I went through them like bit by bit. So I didn't go through them all in one go. I just went through a little bit by little, chapter by chapter.
Yeah,
And obviously, the first couple chapters are quite more like credit 101 stuff, like
yeah,
just going through the basics. And then
yeah.
it starts to get a bit nitty gritty, but you do explain it well with the whiteboard, and everything's quite easy to execute. It's just about just going out there and just doing it yourself. That's all it is, to be fair.
No, no,
And you're not gonna get results straight away. You just have to find something that's best for you. But it all works. That's what matters the most.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And then the other thing I was going to just quickly say is I'm not going to take too much of your time. If you were to recommend someone, or let's say someone's on the fence of joining, what would you say to them if they're in two minds of joining? Because I know you were interested in us for quite a while, and then you
About a
decided
year.
decide
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and then you decided to pull the trigger. What would you say to someone that was in a similar situation to you, and now you're on the other side of the fence? What would you kind of say to them?
I'll say just obviously I watched you for a while, for about a year. So obviously I think with like like Instagram
Yeah,
profiles and stuff, you're not gonna trust it from the bat.
yeah,
And I was just watching your videos just every day, sort of for a year. And then I knew that obviously people might think that you're a scammer, they might think all these sorts of things. But I think as time went along, I sort of saw like, you're a good person. You wanna like make people win.
thank
And I felt like, I think it just came to a point where I always wanted to join Credit Club, but it was just about having the money and also like being financially literate as well and joining. So once that happened, obviously I knew I was in good hands.
yeah.
And once I did it, it was just like, there's no regrets once you join, because it's once you start generating the points and start, booking the flights, it's all good, to be fair.
I mean, once you start flying in business class with Qatar Q Suites, you can't really be mad, can you? You got Starlink on the plane. I mean, I would have
Yeah,
moaned.
I know. Wi-Fi's top notch.
Yeah, yeah, it's banging. Like I remember once I took my PS5 on Emirates and it didn't work. Unfortunately, if it did, it would have been a really cool thing. I was in first, I was trying to plug it in, but I took my Switch with Qatar Q Suites and literally I was playing on the Switch. And then what else was I doing? I took a meeting with my team on the plane, so it's pretty cool being able to fly and have access to like fast speed internet. So all in all, it's good to see that in the 2 months that you've been with us, you've kind of found it useful and you've obviously grown so much in the program. And I remember
Yeah,
when you joined at the beginning, and now I just saw your screenshot, 200,000 points again. I'll put it up somewhere in the screen. I mean, in 2 months, that's absolutely amazing. And yeah, again, anyone has any questions, feel free to drop it down below. Again, thank you, Enyat, for jumping on the call. Did I get your name right that time?
yeah,
Yeah,
you did, yeah.
wicked, but I'm just bad with names again. My apologies. But yeah, if you're interested in Credit Club 2.0, drop a comment down below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. And then hopefully you can be sitting in Q Suites, Qatar Airways, generating your points and doing exactly what Anaya has been able to do in just 2 months of being in the program. Thank you again, bro, for jumping on the call with us.